Long ago, there was a mysterious island called the Marvelous Island, located in the middle of a vast ocean. One day, a ship set sail led by a young adventurer named Yusuf. Yusuf had inherited an old, worn-out map from his grandfather that pointed to the location of the Marvelous Island. Yusuf had always dreamed of finding the buried treasure there, which was said to make its finder the richest man in the world. The winds were favorable, and the sea was calm, but Yusuf had a strange feeling in his heart, as if the island was hiding a bigger secret than he thought. After weeks of sailing, the island appeared on the horizon. It was surrounded by thick fog as if trying to hide from the eyes of adventurers. But Yusuf did not back down. Upon reaching the shore, he noticed that everything on the island was different. The trees were enormous and brightly colored, and the birds sang melodies he had never heard before. While exploring the island, Yusuf heard a noise coming from the jungle. He cautiously approached to find himself surrounded by a troop of large monkeys. These were no ordinary monkeys, they were adorned with jewels and carried ornate staffs. Yusuf realized that these monkeys were the guardians of the treasure. Instead of attacking, the monkeys began to speak to him in a strange language, from which Yusuf understood that they knew about the map he carried and that he was the long-awaited one. The monkeys led him to a deep cave in the heart of the island. The cave was filled with ancient symbols and mysterious engravings. He stood before a massive stone door with a riddle inscribed on it. To understand the riddle, Yusuf had to think about everything he had learned from his grandfather about the island. After hours of pondering, he managed to solve the riddle. The door slowly opened, revealing a passage leading to the depths of the cave. At the end of the passage, Yusuf found a massive room filled with gold and treasures. But in the center of the room stood a giant statue of the Monkey King, next to it a small, sealed box. Yusuf realized that the true treasure was not in the gold but in the box. The monkeys opened the box, and Yusuf found an old mirror inside. The leader of the monkeys said to him, "This mirror reflects your true heart's desires. If your intentions are pure and your heart kind, the mirror grants you the power of wisdom and wealth. But if you are greedy for wealth alone, you will remain trapped on this island forever." Yusuf hesitated for a moment and then looked into the mirror. What he saw was a reflection of his childhood when he listened to his grandfather's stories and dreamed of becoming an adventurer not for money but for the sake of discovery and adventure. He smiled, and when he looked back into the mirror, all the treasures vanished, revealing a path leading him out of the island. Yusuf left the island with no material treasure, but he knew the journey itself was the true reward. When he returned home, he became wise and inspiring to many other adventurers, warning them that the true treasure lies not in gold but in the heart.